Hey YouTube, it's Ben. I believe it is week 54 or 55. Trust whatever it says down there. Whatever I call the video, that'll be correct. Because I will double check. So it hasn't been very long since my last video. But I, actually, the reason I wanted to make this is because I don't make them very often these days, and I realized looking through my videos that I always look really shabby. For whatever reason, I'm making these videos either as soon as I come home from work or as soon as I come home from the gym. So I'm always in like scrubby clothes and sweaty looking and all that kind of stuff, which is, interestingly enough, not a reality of how I would normally look. This is not necessarily exactly how I would normally look. I am a little bit more on the dressed up side. About to go out. That's why I thought I'd make this video, because I actually look nice. Excuse me. So yeah, I guess I could quickly run through some changes. I don't feel like there's been an awful lot, but I just hit my year, and from what I understand, things kind of pick up again after that. I noticed my first facial hair that came in that was actually on my cheek. It's gone now. I'm not actually trying to show you. It was actually like on my cheek as opposed to in this region here, which is the only place, like quite literally just along here, the edge of my jawline, and then underneath has been pretty hairy. I could still probably count the mustache hairs, so that's not impressive. But yeah, I was pretty proud of that one on my cheek. So I'm like, oh, it's a beard now. It's a beard now, right? It's official. So I was pretty excited about that. I also did something very exciting as well. Tuesday, today's Friday, if that gives you guys a little bit of time span there. So about 4 days ago, I went with my name change certificate down to, I guess the place that issues ID here where I live, and I got a piece of picture ID with my actual name. I don't like to say it my new name because it kind of feels like I was attached to what I used to be named, which I wasn't. This Ben is my real name. My other name was my fake name, my not real name. So anyways, if you hear me here, real name, I'm referring to Benjamin. Yeah, so it's got my real name on it, and amazingly enough, it has also got a gender change. I will have an M on that motherfucker, and I'm ridiculously excited. I was told 2 to 6 weeks officially, but the girl said don't be surprised if I get it mid-late next week. So I'm thinking in probably the next 7 days I'm gonna have that piece of ID, and I'm gonna be pretty excited about it. So everything's rolling together quite nicely. I made a doctor's appointment to get my doctor to throw me on the list in the place where I live. First of all, I guess I live in Canada, so the province I live in Canada, they will pay for my surgeries, my gender reassignment surgery. So all I have to do is get my doctor to basically put me on the list. And then I have to play the waiting game a little bit before I can get to see a surgeon or anything like that. But it's going to be nice to be on that list, because then it is quite literally a countdown. It'll only be absolutely, positively, maximum 2 years between getting on said list and having said surgeries. So that's really, really exciting, because that'll, you know, be official, the countdown, and then, you know, that's done, transition's done, and, you know, that's a piece of my life that I don't have to worry about anymore. But like I said, the name change and now some legal ID has been really awesome. Also, the other day and through the next couple of days, I'm finishing up all the taxes that, doing my taxes that I had in my previous name. So that starting fresh and clean next year, every piece of documentation I will possibly have will be in my real name, which is fantastic. It was not cheap. It was really not cheap, and I'm not done paying for all that name change stuff. I will still, I mean, I had to pay for the name change itself. I traditionally would have had to pay for the notarizer, but I ended up having a lawyer do it for free for me. I had to pay to be fingerprinted. Then I have to pay to get all my ID back that they asked for to destroy, like my marriage license, my birth certificate, my passport. I will also have to pay to replace my SIN card and my care card, and the only thing pretty much that gives me the piece of ID for free is credit cards. But go figure, right? They still want me to spend their money, so I'm not surprised that they will give those to me for free. But everybody else, I have to pay a fee for it, which is a bit of a bummer. But you know, what can you do? So yeah, it wasn't cheap, but it's it's necessity. It's necessary. Yeah, it's an absolute necessity, and therefore it had to be done. And I'm glad it's over and done with. It was funny because the other day when I was doing my taxes, me and my wife, I have all these taxes in my previous name that the guy that was helping us, even though my ID still said that the ID that I used, you know, all the paperwork, you know, said a female name. Every time he referred to me with a pronoun, it was always a male pronoun, which was really funny because I shaved before we went because I wanted to try and be like at least as ambiguous as I could. Like, I know I'm not really pulling off female anymore, so I tried to, you know, kind of play the gender spectrum there, but he could not see me as a female, even though he was looking at paperwork that said that you know, I kind of was, which was awesome. It was really, really, really rad. I'm not gonna lie, it was really rad. Oh, jeez, it's wicked hot in here. Hold on a second. Not ready to go out yet, and okay, that's a bit better. It's really, really warm in here. But anyway, so yeah, that was really, really awesome, and I was super excited about that. So, you know, life's getting good. I'm still ridiculously happy. You know, I can't complain with that. And, you know, life seems to be getting better. I've always been a fairly confident person considering my circumstances. And I'm a million times more confident now, which is almost like annoying, I'm sure, to some of my friends and family. But I'm sure that'll kind of taper as, you know, the newness of being comfortable with myself kind of wears off, and I just sink into just being comfortable with myself, which will be really awesome. So I've noticed this video is at like 9 minutes now, so I'm going to end it because I don't really want to be too blah blah blah, because I know I don't watch videos usually that are any longer than 10 or 12 minutes. So anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. To my friends and family that I don't see very often that watch these, I love you guys. I miss you so much. I need to see you, and it'll happen eventually, with the summer coming up, hopefully around then. Anyways, hopefully the next video I'll be making, I will be holding a piece of ID that is completely 100% reflective of exactly who I am as an individual. So, I'll see you then. Alright, bye YouTube.